Всем привет! Мы начинаем с вами прохождение игры «Жизнь после шторма». Ну, вроде так она называется. Новая игра.
Where am I? What's happening?
Где я? Что происходит?
I'm trapped in a storm?
Это
How did I
гроза?
get here? And where is here?
Где все?
Wait, there's the
Что
lighthouse.
это?
I'll
Это
be
маленький
safe if I
дом?
can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Пожалуйста, заметьте меня. Ну это я могу рассматривать.
Holy shit.
Ой, нет. О, нет. Вау.
That was so surreal.
Famously called
Yes.
film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class.
Это класс.
Everything's cool.
Я в школе.
I'm okay.
Все
From
окей.
light to shadow, from color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and white?
didn't fall asleep, and
Я
that sure didn't feel like a dream. Weird.
Diane Arbus,
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
because of her images of hopeless faces.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
I feel like totally haunted.
I can hear the class laughing at me now.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect, and I have to get my... I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too
I haven't
easy?
kept up with my journal as much as I should.
What if Arbus chose to capture
claro.
people at the height of their beauty or
Ну,
innocence?
камера.
She had a brilliant eye,
Смотреть.
so
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're
Давайте
asking me?
ми.
Let me think.
Я думаю,
You either know this or not,
да,
Max.
конечно,
Is
мне
there
это
anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning in a photo. So I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear
It's a
some
pretty
old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Шо ты нахрен?
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I feel like you have to
You always
Welcome to the real world.
cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture check.
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. He plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls. driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit? I guess we all should these days.
To all of you American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wish I had an American girlfriend.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me. Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk-ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
О боже. Это жесть, ребят. Это реально жесть.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Что
How can that be?
это?
I was in the bathroom.
Что это
He
было?
shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Likely what? These pieces of time can frame us in our
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color to
Now
hue.
Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of
А, я поняла, у этой, у Макса и этой девушки, типа,
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as
у
well go
нее
all the
есть
way.
дар видеть прошлое, что произойдет в
why
прошлом.
Arvis?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like...
I did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example of
did
a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm
captured
a
the
human
condition
time
of black and
machine.
white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arvis?
Because of her images
Keep it
of
together,
hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Shh. I believe Max has taken what